Hey guys, what is going on? So, this isn't actually a dungeon, but as you can probably tell from the title, but it's just kind of gonna be a let's play, I guess you could call it. Not really a let's play because I'm not gonna show everything I do, but I'm gonna, just record little bits and pieces every once in a while. So, this is up in the northern desert. This is of course on the Gallion server that once was Avalon. If I remember, I'll throw the IP in the description if you want to join. I'm up in the northern desert. I am pretty set up. Well, not really pretty set up. I've got an idea of what I want to make this little area. Um, I spent about a couple hours yesterday. I don't really know exactly how long it was. Building this church, I just kind of winged it. It doesn't look amazing, but I mean it. I'm fine with the front part because I don't want it to be all like architecture, all nice and whatnot. I've still got to do the floor. I'll probably do that in some form of wood or stone. I don't really like the altar that much, but I don't know really what else to do. I do like the inside though. I have to admit that much. I do have. God, it took forever. It took forever to get those potted plants. I couldn't find any clay out in the ocean area, so I had to go buy some from the player stalls from the player market, which I spent. I think they were 10 per, and I bought like 18. So, I guess it's only 180. I think. Yeah. So, as you can see, there are a good amount of mobs. I probably shouldn't be using a sharp 5 to fight these, but it's the only one I've got on me right now. The only other, I think, decent swords I have are just sharp 4s with nothing else on them. I mean, I've got 40 levels, so I could go enchant, but you know, whatever. So basically, what I've got to do, um, I don't really know exact crap. Breaking those does not give you dead bushes, does it? Are we gonna have to go silk touch something? Crap. Uh, can I break it? My one of these. Okay. Did they make dead brush not pick upable anymore? Because I am positive that you could pick them up. And remember, I'm using the John Smith texture pack, so this is like the little orange branchy thing that I could always pick up. I remember always picking them up. Uh, I only have 2 swords, which is kind of bad. I bought the Ortganar. I wasn't able to get that dungeon. I would go in there. I died like 3 or 4 times, and it wasn't even good enough to upload. So I eventually just bought the sword. I actually got down to 1 set of armor, and it was some terrible armor. I actually think I've got it on me right now. Yeah, it's like two. It's 2 items with Prot 2 on it, and the other 2 have projectile protection on it. Now the good thing about being in the desert, of course, is I can summon dogs with all the bones I get from the skeletons, which in turn raises my taming, which is pretty nice. Now, I am going to start building. I'd rather it be day, just so the stuff stops spawn, just so the mob stopped spawning. Hang on just a second. I have no clue what that was. And of course I start yawning, so sorry about that. Basically, what I've got to do this episode, and I know I've like already spent a couple minutes just talking, but more than likely, um, you know, episodes after this, I won't do all this talking, explaining what I'm doing. So I'm gonna hope, and actually it's daytime now, or about to. So I will park my dogs over here if they come near me. I actually could go get my dogs from that other place. That, yeah. I've got like 12 dogs or so in another area that I had summoned. So I could go get. I'll get those eventually and bring them over here. Uh, God, I remember watching a video for this type of house, like literally forever ago. But I think I somewhat remember. I don't even know who did the video anymore. I mean, I watched the video like back in the day. Well, not really back in the day, because back in the day there wasn't even sprinting or block hitting or whatnot. Uh, if I can remember how to build this, I built the outline last night, and then then NBA came on, so I had to go watch that. Yes, I'll admit to actually liking the NBA and what I don't have any sandstone. Now, this is the part where I'm going to struggle because I do not. Oh, I remember what I remember where I left off last night. I needed to finish the wall up here. So, God, I'm gonna need a good amount of stone because I need to do another layer like this. God, what was the name of the guy that did the video that I watched on how to make this type of house? I want to say it was like Mind Pixel something, or he had like 50K subs or whatnot, or like 60K if I remember correctly. So what I've got to do is, well, actually thinking way ahead, I am going to have to fill in part of that water, make it more circular. Remove those parts over there, make that more circular, kind of like an oasis. I'll add in some fence trees. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google it. It's basically fence post acts as the tree stump, not as the tree stump, as the trunk, and then leaves just jutting off that. It actually looks pretty decent. Oh, I so want to break that. What I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to go get a bunch of sand. If I really wanted to, like, God, if I really had to, I could just go into an area in this desert, because this desert is already torn to pieces. And for some reason, I think I'm slowly starting to get hiccups, so I might end the video abruptly if I do. And if I do, that's your explanation. It's either that or I'm having a heart attack, which I very much doubt I am. Anyways, let's clear out this area. And we'll just go. I'd rather not destroy this area, but what I'm thinking is I'm eventually just going to have to flatten this little hill area, because I plan on making this entire area. Actually, I might not go that way much, but I'm going to make this entire general area into like a little village. It should be awesome. And of course, there's no griefing, no stealing and whatnot on the server, so I am protected for the duration of that, I guess. I swear, if I didn't know better, I would think I'm having a heart attack right now. And I think in reality, it's more like I don't even know what to think it is. It's like just random chest pressure. Heck, for all I know, I am having a heart attack. Even though I'm only 16. Which, I don't think that's well, I know it's possible, but I don't think it's likely, like, at all. And I'm sure I'd be, like, dead at this point, because I don't think that's how heart attacks exactly work. I'm no doctor, but I graduated Netflix Academy with 8 seasons of Doctor House. I'm a medical professional. You can't prove on paper that I'm smart, but I totally messed up the joke that I was going to quote from Ron White. God, I swear, Netflix got so many good things in the past, like, 4 months that actually made me go back and rebuy Netflix. They got all these, well, that's a whole nother different topic, but they they never, God, I'm like tongue-tied right now. Okay, God, I'm just gonna have to completely start over my thought. Netflix got so many good things over the past 4 months, and they really haven't added anything in the last month besides, I think, one show that or not show, but one movie that I consider good. I mean, they've updated, like, Walking Dead and whatnot, but if you're not, if you're a Walking Dead fan, you're watching it when it comes out, not when it comes out on Netflix, you know, a year after the season's over. I really do need to grab those 3 stacks of sandstone, so I need to make some decisions, or I can throw stuff in my ender chest. I do not need the torches. I can throw the bones in here, and I can throw that excess food in there. That's a Zoomir. Zoomir, say hello to the people. Hopefully I have enough to finish that one house. What I'm probably going to have to do, I'm going to have to go off camera and make, like, God, 15 or 20 of those houses, and that will take forever. Not really forever to build, but forever to get supplies for it. So, probably next video, I don't really have an upload schedule, it's just whenever I can. I'm actually recording this now because my school is currently offline. I do hang on. I totally lost my train of thought. I do homeschooling. I think that's how I word it. I think that's the correct wording. But yeah, I do homeschooling. I do a form of online school. It's actually pretty awesome. It's a lot easier, in my opinion, just because you can go at your own pace and whatnot. And I don't have to sit there and wait on the 5 idiots in the back of the class that don't understand what's going on. So, I don't have to sit there for 45 minutes while the teacher explains stuff. I can go right on ahead. Those are dogs. I thought that was a name tag. So, what I'm going to have to go in and do now, God, I am, like, getting so paranoid. I keep on thinking I see name tags around me. I'm gonna have to go in and place wood on all of, where. No, that can't be right. Okay, I can't place wood there because I am not gonna have a too high. I'm not gonna have a too high ceiling or 2 block high ceiling. So I'm actually gonna have to modify this a little. I could move all that down, or I could just keep it level for decoration. I will finish this house and then I will probably stop recording. Um, I guess back on the topic of homeschooling, I actually had nothing to do in school yesterday. I had literally an hour of school, and then I was done for the day because I had no quizzes or anything, which was pretty awesome, I've got to admit. And today, I ain't got that